Oh, excuse me. Sorry. Excuse me. Sorry. Good. Excuse me. Pardon me. Hey, sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. Excuse me. Pardon me. Excuse me. Sorry. Pardon me. Excuse me. Pardon me. Shh. It's starting.
They don't want us to go to work together. Yo, hold on, Akeem, let the boys know how we linked up because they won't even believe how this came together.
Yes,
the Black History Month panel.
So Kemba, shout out to Kemba. She reached out to me about doing, and Brian was there too, about doing a panel. Yes. We linked up and we had never met before. Surprisingly, because our circles are so intertwined, but we had never like crossed paths before. So we're doing the podcast, and then we're doing the podcast, we're doing the panel and everything. We're sitting there, and then there's this one old lady that just kept challenging everything we said. And at one point, I didn't know Wizzy at the time. I didn't know he was a personality. I knew he had one for listening to the 5 minutes. But he started talking, he started going off. I'm just like, let me just sit right here and mind my business. And then from there, like, bro, I fucked with this dude. So then ever since then, we've just been vibing and trying to do things together, make moves together, do content together, and stuff like that. So I'll be home for 2 weeks in July. So I'm cooking in the studio. So
have you guys ever hosted something else together?
Nah, fuck around. But hold on, he told it to you from his vantage point. Let me give you my vantage point. Well, we're the wolves. I tell stories for a living. This is why So the panel is divided in two. Glory be unto God. Akeem is sitting right next to me. Now I don't know this, but I've heard about the guy. I heard he's funny. So they're talking to us. As the night goes on, I start looking like, yo, me and Akeem is holding down this whole right-hand side by ourselves. So now we're just passing the mic between ourselves, just going in on this old lady. But you start to see in the room, everybody's starting to get slightly uncomfortable because you're like, fuck, who are these guys? And we're tag teaming the whole shit. We're going back and forth. And then one point I look at him like, yo, I fucks with you. He's like, I fucks with you. And here we are.
That's crazy.
I love it.
What were you guys roasting this lady for?
She said, no, hold on, Akeem. We're talking and she goes, I've never heard of you guys. I said, well, hold on now. Do you have social media? No. Do you have a smartphone? No. Okay, well, this is what happens here. And then we went on, we broke it down to her.
She had a rotary phone.
I told her kids should show her how to log on.
You got a lot of people who just say they want to do this, say they want to do that, and this, that, and the third, and then it's like, okay, you hit them up 3 weeks later. Yo, when are you trying to do the thing? When are you trying to do the thing? Oh, no, I got this, I got that. But then you got people like yourselves running this stuff, and it's like, you're all the people I fuck with. You know what I'm saying? So I'm busting my ass out here so I can put y'all on. Because I'm over here becoming mainstream. I'm still with the shits. I got Toby here, chilling us in his bathrobe with his flip-flops on. You know what I'm saying? That type of shit.
Bro, if you put us on or get us on, I'll tell people you're so good at Connect 4, bro.
You'll tell people regardless. Once you get that ass, you'll tell people.
This Connect 4 shit is crazy. Yo, you guys are crazy, man.
I didn't even get to ask it, but I feel like I have to because I asked everybody else. Akeem, Wizzy, is there anything that you guys would recommend to the listeners other than your amazing content that people should check out? Book, comic book, game, music, food, new food trend.
Go check out Wizzy's podcast. Go check out the Moonchaser. He's coming out with good shit. He's out here killing it, exfoliating every Thursday.
Yo, shout out to Synergy Manny Spot for the peels. But listen, I read a book. I actually heard Charlamagne got talk about it on Brilliant about 2 years ago. It's called The Uncomfortable Truth About Relationships by Neil Strauss. I want to encourage, it's the same guy that wrote that pickup book, right? We travel the world and show people how to pick up models. He wrote a follow-up book called The Uncomfortable Truth About Relationships. And everybody that's ever dated anybody should read this book. It's a dark tunnel, Akeem. Oh, it started good.
Listen to Kevin Samuels.
Oh no.
Oh, Kevin Samuels be wilding though. Why you put your hands up? This is no stop sign out here. What's going on? The language police gonna come for your ass, dog. Keep fucking around.
Hold up. I'm ducking into the bush Homer file.
You wanna know why I listen to Kevin Samuels? Because Kevin Samuels says the shit that people don't want to say. He just says it in an aggressive ass manner. I don't agree with how he says it, right?
Yeah.
I don't agree
Delivery
with
matters, though, right? Doesn't
But
it?
we can't discredit the message just because you don't like the way you're receiving it. You feel what I'm saying?
Okay. Hold on. I don't like that narrative, though.
That's gonna go.
Not because I don't like the way I'm receiving or someone else doesn't like the way they're receiving it. Sometimes if you want your message to be heard and taken for what it is, you have to actually deliver it properly.
But
you can't tell people they're pieces of shit and then tell them how they could stop being a piece of shit. It's a weird
but here's the thing, Tobe. He doesn't. For example, let's look at me, for example. I tell jokes. Now, I know that when I do a show, say for 300-400 people, because that's where I'm at now, nigga, upgrading. So 300-400 people, right? Maybe, what, 75-80% will like it? 20%? So I'm supposed to change how I'm telling this joke for 80% people are receptive to it for that 20. Because think about it. He has fans. He has people who listen to him. He has people who tune in. So clearly he's doing something right in the way he's saying it, right? It's just the small majority of people don't fuck with it. So
but there's like a fine line between the thing is what he does right now is what's selling online.
Yeah.
Yes.
That controversy.
That's my thing.
No, but there's a word for it, right? Doc, you and I talked about this. It's what's called reactionary podcast. There's a word for it, right?
Yeah, I don't remember right now.
There's gotta be a word for it.
But I'll let you go, Toby.
No, that's all I was gonna say. It's that's the game. Like he's feeding on. Matter of fact, COVID was probably the best time for it because people had time to get angry about everything, and they're just tuning in for the drama. I don't even think it's about what he's saying. It's about watching people react badly to what he's saying.
You ever heard the saying, if it don't apply, let it fly?
Yeah.
A lot of people get triggered because he's calling out a lot of people, and then people look within and like, shit, that's me. He airing out my shit.
That could very well be.
Yeah,
100%.
That's interesting because I say that all the time. Like whenever if someone makes a comment that says white people, and then someone gets offended, it's just like, homie, you know you're not one of the white people we're talking about. Why are you getting mad?
Yeah, exactly.
Dave is not one of the white people we're talking about.
No,
Dave, not you, Dave. The other guy.
I like Dave's reaction.
This is what I'm saying. So that's why, and that's why I fuck with him.
Yeah,
right. And as an adult, I can filter out the aggressiveness and the bullshit and the harsh tone to get what he's actually saying. Because some of these motherfuckers is delusional, bro.
You know who I don't play with?
But Akeem.
You know what I don't play with? I don't play with Umar. I don't play with him.
Oh, no. Umar. Okay. Umar clown.
Oh, Wizzy. Is this a
what? No, come on. Come on.
No, listen. I'm not challenging you at all. No, all I'm saying is that, especially for Kevin Samuels, like, when he's talking about, like, black men and stuff like that, there's aspects in there that I can agree on, but that whole other side where people call in and he tells them you're a piece of shit and change your life, I'm not with that. Putting down people, like, I'm not with that. But there's certain elements of his discourse about the black man and what we go through that there's certain elements that I agree with. But it's hard to take somebody wholeheartedly all in. And Akeem, to speak about what you were just saying before, everybody's not like us. Everybody's not able to take in information and filter it, and that's the problem. Because the majority of people are clones. I feel like we're in a fucking Star Wars Clone Wars movie here. Yeah. Most people aren't able to filter the bullshit, and that's the problem. So they take somebody like Kevin Samuels and Dr. Umar, and they take it as gospel.
Yeah.
No, but I blame school. They don't teach critical thinking until you go to fucking college and you actually have to fucking take.
And that's the thing. One of the things that I've been having conversations with my journalist friends is media literacy is something that we think it should be taught across the board. Yeah. You need everyone to learn media literacy because the media comes to you in so many different fashions now, and a lot of people don't know how to filter it. They don't understand, and I want to blame them for not knowing, but at the same time, I understand because it evolved so quickly. They didn't have a chance to catch up, but then you still have, like, that's my problem. I say that because there's some people our age that can't. But when I see like 20-year-olds who can't read it, I'm like, no, homie, nigga, you grew up with the internet your entire life and you don't understand the difference. You can't tell the difference, Like that doesn't make sense to me. You literally grew up with a tablet in your hand. In 2000, you had a tablet of some sort in your hand. Right? You had a smartphone, you had something. You're 21 now and you're still falling into this stuff. That's where I have a problem.
Yeah, it's
someone.
A lot of people are sheep, man. A lot of people are sheep.
Well, listen, guys, I gotta fly. This is
actually we're ending the show. Actually, we're wrapping up. Yeah, man. I know. There is a hockey game
this for a couple hours.
250, baby, geek-tastic.
Yeah,
man. 250.
Big Dave.
We should go to 250.
Crazy.
That'd be wild. That'd be wild.
I got food
Next time.
over there.
Next time.
I'm gone, guys. Thanks for having me. You guys have been great. Anytime.
Great.
Akeem, link up.
100%.
Yeah, guys.
This
has been great. This has been great.
I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for having me again, sharing your platform with me. I was told I'm busting my ass for people like yo. Hey, Dave, whenever you want the smoke,
don't. He's gonna. This is gonna turn into another 10-minute conversation.
Yeah, don't do that.
Akeem, go ahead. What were you saying about how much you appreciate and love us?
I'm just saying, I appreciate you guys for sharing your platform with me. I busted my ass out here for y'all, for people like y'all to build my platform up, build my brand up. So when I come on here, I drive traffic, and then we could all just be eating together. Is this the time where I plug all the shit that I got going on?
Yeah, man. Plug away.
All right, so it's Akeem Grams with a Z on Instagram. I'm in a competition, a Zoom competition online. I'm trying to go to Hollywood. It's for Chocolate Sundays. If y'all go to my Instagram, y'all see the link for tickets. They're literally donation. It's minimum $1. Come see me, support me, get me to the finals because I win $2,021. And not to mention, I get feature spots at the Laugh Factory, Hollywood Improv, and the Legendary Comedy Store. So that's the thing from there. So I'm trying to do all them things. And I'm working on movies and stuff, projects and stuff that here. You know what I'm saying? Working on things, you know what I'm saying? Netflix things.
You have a comedy show. You have a comedy show coming with I saw Quasi's on one with you.
Right, yeah, that's the Blackout Zoom comedy show. It's gonna be, I believe it's this week or next week. I'm not too sure, but and also I have a show with Big Will. He's putting on content like a international show. He's got people coast to coast doing a Zoom show, and then I'll be home July, this last 2 weeks or 2.5 weeks of July for the Just for Last Festival. It's not confirmed whether or not I'm performing yet. We're still working on the details and stuff like that. But I will be home for that area. So we're going to do some in-studio stuff. Fuck this COVID. I'm getting my first shot on Sunday. So you about to be inoculated.
Oh, man. I'm surprised you're not at this point.
Yeah.
Bro, honestly, I've been
you might need 2 shots off the rip.
I had the vibe of like, if everyone else is fucking vaccinated, why do I need to get 2? But I was like, fuck it, let me just bite this bullet, take these shots, and then call it a day. Trying to get on that Moderna gang, you feel me?
Represent.
Yeah, Moderna. That's where all the celebs are getting, bro. All the celebs are getting Moderna, so I'm gonna go with that. They know something I don't. I'm trying to get in. So yeah, but I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. Hey, Dave, Toe, I'm on that ass.
Don't worry, man. Just send location when you're in town.
All right.
Bro. I'm good to go whenever.
Hey, I'll be home in July, Hope.
It's gonna be great.
But
we're gonna have to link up when you get through.
Kiss the baby for me.
Whoa.
All right,
Speak for me.
What?
Oh my god, man! The moment this guy comes on the show, it changes to something else. I love it.
Yeah, man, always great having him on. That was a fucking blast, guys. We did it, 250.
Yeah,
I would get us to 2 hours and 50 minutes, but I feel like we exhausted all the insanity and had an amazing conversation.
Did we though?
I did a bottle of champagne. I need to eat.
Yeah,
Hey, hold on. You drank a whole bottle of champagne during this episode?
Gone.
Oh my god!
I took all the.
What do you mean?
Crazy.
I took a whole bunch of shots.
We gang out here.
Well, man, we're celebrating, man. Yo, I want to point out, and Wizzy said it, and I think like there's stats out there that show most podcasts don't get past 6. They don't get past 6. That's like a stat. Like there's thousands of podcasts on there, hundreds of thousands of podcasts. And look, I think what's the number? Only like 10 or 20% of them actually go the distance and continue being a show. So, and I don't even want to count the ones that are like the Joe Rogans and the Conan O'Briens and the buddy, like those guys who have money behind them as to why they just say on day one, oh, we're doing a podcast, and people are running to throw money at their feet.
You know what's funny? You say that, but Joe was the only one who kind of just wanted to do it with a friend and set up in his house and just started doing a podcast. He didn't put it. There was no like sponsorship. There was no. He just was doing a conversation with friends, kind of like we're doing right now. So sometimes things do just happen organically, and I'm hoping that's
sure. But Joe got. Like until Joe did that break views, and also Joe had the popularity behind him. when it comes to what we've been doing, like
no, 100%. He obviously had a name. Yeah,
exactly.
100%. News radio fame.
News radio.
Like those guys,
he had hair.
I love that fucking
and a black belt, still running around with a black belt. But all that to say, like, Mark Maron, all those guys, like, the consistency is what gets you the glow up. And I 100%. Feel like we can say, at 250, we can say we've done our work. We consistently have brought.
There's more work to be done.
More work to be done.
It doesn't feel like 250. That's why every time you say 250, I'm shocked.
One of the longest running geek podcasts, one of the longest running podcasts in the city. If you guys, challenge y'all, give us what number you at, because we've been doing it for 5 years and we're at 250. So when I say that with confidence, because I had someone tell me, like, are you sure you're one of the longest running? I'm like, I don't see anyone else doing 5 years and 250 episodes. So
we need to hit up Guinness World Records right now to see where we're at.
That's a niche. That's such a niche thing.
City records.
I slow down. If we win, we win, and that's just the title.
Yeah, you know what? Put it on the list. We gotta find out. We gotta find out where we're at.
Wild. One big thing I want to say before we go. Thank you to everyone who tuned in. Danielle, Devin, Proto Man, Lee J, Chris, Mike, Jay Grizz, Peggy, who like the Omar, Yannick, man, it's like y'all come through on the weekly, support the show, and always, the comments are always add such a fun element to the show. Shout outs, doing this show on StreamYard has been great because it's given us the opportunity to have that interaction. That's something that has really evolved the show, and I want to thank y'all because it's been fucking fun. It's a blast. I love doing the show with you guys. And I want to thank y'all, man. I said it. I was one of the first ones to say it. Y'all jumped on afterwards. But if we didn't have this show during the pandemic, I would have gone a little crazy. And I said it early, and you motherfuckers laughed at me. And then now we're saying the same shit.
I think the first hour and a half of the show, we decided behind your back to dedicate it to roasting you. And we got the people listening in on it too. So but yeah, this has definitely been one of the most fun, pleasant, consistent things in my life, and I appreciate you guys, man. This is really fun. It's fun every week to do.
Yeah. All right, boys, that's it. Anything else you want to say? Any messages?
I'm just gonna say thank you. You let me stay on the show as long as I have. That's you guys kept the back door open this long.
We need to have another opinion just to make sure we're not racist. You know what I mean?
That's great.
Affirmative action works both ways,
right?
Hey, we got our one.
But let's be real, Dave. We're just keeping you on the side so we can call you to bail us out sometime.
That's all. I don't mind being the token like that. No problem there.
Oh man, nah. You've been honestly. I don't ever want to say an addition. It feels like you've always been here from the beginning too, man. So appreciate you as well, man. All right, let's stop getting sappy. Let's get out of here.
Peace out. Fuck
off. Guys. So much. I love y'all.
I know.
Beautiful people.
Good to see you, man. I hope you come back some more, buddy. It's been a while.
I'll try my best.
I miss you, Wendell.
We out, you crazy people.
I miss y'all too.
Come
all right,
through
guys.
Boston, man.
Yes, sir.
Take care.
250. 250. 250. 250.